Pat, it's obviously been a challenging and frustrating week for everybody associated with the club in the aftermath of that result at Tynecastle last weekend. How have you reacted, and how do you feel the group have reacted to that?
I think as players and managers, you've got to try to put it behind you as quick as possible and make sure that we prepare for and get the players upbeat and ready to play the next game. We know everybody's disappointed leaving the ground and had a weekend because you lost your big rivals. We can understand that, but as a group we've just got to make sure the focus is on the next game.
Just overall, what was your summary of the game itself? There was very, very little in it. We obviously didn't create enough perhaps in the final third, but we fell to a sucker punch a la Motherwell.
Well, I think in the games against Hart there's be very little chances in them, I thought we'd one or two real good chances in the game, and Tom's chance at the back post, James Collins a good chance as well, with a chance off a set piece, so in them games there is very, very little happens in front of the goal. They're normally fairly frantic. It wasn't a fantastic game, but no stretch in imagination, but we didn't deserve to lose the game as far as I'm concerned. We've got to, I agree, particularly when we play here, we've got to be trying a little bit more adventurous and seeking the open teams up.
How do you feel the team's gelling together? Because we have made a lot of changes. It's perhaps not been recognised the amount of changes to the personnel. Do you feel that it will take a wee bit of time for it to click together?
I'm pleased with the squad. Like I said, if we can maybe add one more wide player too, is what we're trying to do. With Alex and Paul being out has given us a little problem in the wide areas as well. But we wanted to add one in there with them fit. Now that they're not fit, we'd only be able to add one. So we want to try to do that. But I feel we've got good players in the squad, and it's getting them into a system now that suits them. We've got goal scorers in the squad. Rowan and James have proved they can score goals. Liam Craig has scored plenty of goals coming from a midfield position. So it's just a matter we've got to keep working at it, and hopefully it will click.
Do you feel sometimes in terms of injuries, when it rains it pours? First of all, it was fullbacks, Clancy and McGivern were both obviously injured at the start of the Europa League campaign. Now it's wingers with Paul Kearney and Alex Harris both ruled out for quite a substantial amount of time. Harris has undergone an operation today. What's happened there? Yeah,
he's had a small operation today. Just he's chipped a bit of a bone off, so he's got that pin back in, and obviously to aid his recovery. So hopefully he's a young boy, so he should be a quick healer. Paul is going to be out for a little while as well. So like I say, both of them are wide attacking options for us that are missing at the moment. So that gives us a challenge to be able to try find different ways of playing, which we will do. But we've got some good players as well that can come in and fill the role.